Alright guys, it's Mayhem Beast, and today I'm here to talk about these 3 blocks that I never knew existed. So one is called a border block, one is called deny, and the other is called allow. Now these are like really good map making tools actually. So if I just take them out of my inventory real quick, just so I can give a few demonstrations. So say I'm in a game mode A, which most maps operate on. This could be used for like a little border for like say some sort of spawn or something. I don't know why you'd want to use it for that, but oh well. But the good thing, this also works for survival mode. All it literally is just the border blocks underneath there. Now it works all the way up, but I believe it doesn't go down, so you can place it at whatever layer and you can't go past that. You could use it as a wild border, but it alright, well that was unexpected. Anyway, while I'm flying back up, you can use that as a wild border, but you'd have to like just fill it manually or with commands, so it'll probably be quicker. Which is probably just like the easiest form of wild border if you have Education Edition on. But I have no idea if it's laggy or not, or whatever. So moving on to the next block, the deny block right there. What this actually does, when you're in survival, normally you can break blocks out here, you see this? But you can't, even if you're standing out here, you can't break blocks inside this area. If you're standing in here, you can break blocks outside of this area, which is very useful for things you don't want getting destroyed, like these beautiful, lovely penises. Alright, now this here is the allow block, that one as you can see over there, and this one, what it does, it lets you build and mine, but what makes it so great, it lets you build and mine in adventure. So you can break down these penises, and you can also rebuild them in their full glory right there. But think about it, I'm in adventure mode, so I can't do all this outside of here, but I can do this inside of here. So think of this as like a really good plot system. So you can have it, so these border blocks are there when you don't want people entering your plot, and if you have commands just TP into your plot, things like that. And then you can have this so you can build and stuff inside of your plot. But the only issue with that is the fact that people can probably build over this border and punch. So you'd have to like just change your things slightly just to adapt to that. Although, yeah, just have like a little bit around the plot with deny blocks, if they're in survival that is. Because you could fill like the entire place with deny blocks, or of course just keep them in adventure and then add allow blocks where you want them to be able to build and stuff, which is probably a better option. But my favourite thing of this has to be the border right here, because you don't have to go through the whole border commands and stuff like that. You can literally just make this tiny little, like, all I have to do is place 4 blocks. Like, I'm like, wow, I want a border here. Let me just like place it right. Okay, I'm in a. So let me place this border block like right, not there, right here, along here. Go back into survival, and boom, border. I can't jump over this now. Like it's so much easier, and it's also more smooth. It's more like running into something, and also like it just saves having a barrier block here as well. Because what you could actually do is you can have like, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. You can't place inside of a border, which means the plot thing could actually, hang on. If I go into game mode C, then let me just like make this kind of plot little thing. So you've got like a line here, and we have the allow blocks to go right underneath them. Don't mind the texture. So right now, if I was to go in survival, I could like break all this and stuff like that. Now if I go, actually sorry, adventure. That's a bad example. Yeah, if I'm on adventure, I can break all this stuff. Jump down here, pop a border down, Let me pop more of them down just in case I'm not quite sure how they exactly work. And then I go, actually in game mode C you can walk over it like it's nobody's business. Plus you got some pretty cool particle effects as well. I kinda like it. But I don't think the particles come through blocks. Oh, they do a little bit sometimes. Alright, so if I'm in game mode A, of course I can't go there. And I can't actually punch blocks through them as well, which is actually great. See, if I stand to the side of it, I can punch the blocks, but the moment the border's here, I can't actually break stuff on the other side, which actually fixes the problem of plots, like I said earlier. So this is actually like this is really cool. I kinda wished I like knew about this earlier, because it's actually like a really good map making tool. But I was just like, you know, just doing some set blocks and stuff, and then I saw a llama, like, wait a minute, what is this? And I just hopped onto like YouTube and like, wait a minute, this is amazing, and then I just grabbed it, and then yeah, it was great. But hopefully this guy, oh my god, hopefully this video helped you. Hopefully you guys can make use of these blocks. They're pretty darn useful if you ask me. But while you're here, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment if you want. Don't be a gay faggot that leaves gay faggot in the comments. And yeah, goodbye.